Everybody, this is Nash here, and today we're going to be going over Jordan Whittington returning for the 2023 season. Now, this will be his fifth year. You could call him a fifth-year senior. You could also call it the COVID year, whatever you want. It's a fifth year. Jordan Whittington is coming back, and here's the official announcement from the Texas football team. Now, that I know Texas football doesn't really make the announcements. Jordan Whittington did, but there's a tweet from Texas football. And without further ado, if you like the video, drop a like on the channel, subscribe to the channel as well, and comment down below your thoughts on Jordan Whittington coming back for 2023. And like I said, let's just hop right into it. Now, Jordan Whittington coming back for 2023. Regardless of what your feelings are, it doesn't matter. At the very least, we're getting experience back. So, at the very least, even if he doesn't make it onto the field because there's talent, like Jonte Cook, say we get some other transfer from another school out east, Texas. I like that beef stew. But so even if he doesn't make it on the field because there's too much talent and it's just like, okay, we got to play someone else. That experience is going to be huge for Texas coming back. It is going to be massive for him to be able to help these younger guys improve their craft. And, yeah, I mean, I just, at the very least, having the experience in the building, I don't see how you can't see that as a plus. I don't. Now, he's our third down king. This is Jordan Whittington. There's no disputing his ability on third downs to get us the first down. This dude, constantly, time and time again, we are having to rely on him for first downs and third downs, and you saw it in 2021. When he got injured in Oklahoma, in the Oklahoma game, our third down ability went away like that. It was simple. Jordan Whittington is our third down production, and yes, we have other guys that have third down production, but sitting just under 30%. He's leading the team in third down production. And not only is he leading the team, but when you take away his third down production, all the other guys, they will likely fall just like they did this last time in 2021. But let's go into the stats and go deeper. Got the notes right here. So, Jordan Whittington, 2021. 26 receptions on 36 targets. That comes out to be about 72% in that range. 377 yards on those 36 targets. 3 touchdowns. 14.5 yards per reception. Like I said, I keep saying 6 games. He played in 8 games, but West Virginia, he came back. No, he didn't come back. He had a few snaps on the field. Okay, whatever. And then Kansas State, he had like a target or two, maybe a reception. Nah, I'm not even counting that. 6 games. And like I said, the third downs immediately suffered after he was out. And another note, he had 2.37 yards per route run. Now let me just, before anybody starts going, okay, well Nash, what's this yards per route run that you're saying? Well, yards per route run is pretty simple. It literally is as self-explanatory as the statistic says it is. It is how many yards you accumulate divided by how many routes you've ran. And in 2021, that was 2.37 for Jordan Whittington. Now, 2.37, for those of you who are brand new to the yards per route run, you just learned it 5 seconds ago, that's good. That's a good number. Anything above 2 as a wide receiver, yeah, that's good. Really, other positions, they can be sub 2. But anytime you see, whether it's running back, tight end, wide receiver, whatever it is, if you see them above 2, take a little mental note of it, you know? Now, going to his 2022 stats. 50 receptions on 72 targets. Now, as far as reception percentage goes, that's like a plus or minus 1 to 2 on him having the same reception percentage as last year. So it's literally right in the same ballpark, right? I mean, he's living next door neighbors to his 2021 numbers as far as catch percentage goes. 652 yards, 3 touchdowns, and keep in mind, this is on 13 games. Last year, 6 games. This year, 13 games. 652 yards again, 1 touchdown, 13.0 yards per reception, so he's down 1.5 yards per reception, and then down 0.61 from 2021 in yards per route run at 1.76. Now you're probably sitting there going, what's the difference? Nash, like you're throwing numbers out there. You're gonna have to tell me why it matters. And why it matters is that's a difference of 200 statistically. Now, in a perfect world, we're not just going to be able to add on these yards. But if you were to take last year's yards per route run, and a little fun fact for you, Whittington ran the most routes for the team this year. 416. Worthy ran 397? 397 and 396. One of those two. But Whittington ran the most routes for us. If you were to put that 2.37 yards per route run to this year's routes run, Whittington has 253.76 yards more than he does this year. That would put him 95 yards under 1,000 yards at 905 versus the 652 that he's at right now. So, yeah, routes. Yes, the number it's a significant decrease from 2021, but yes, it's not a perfect world that you can just sit here and say, oh, well, let's just take last year and put it to this year. But it's just going to show on a per route run basis, and whether this is him not getting targeted as much. And actually, real quick, let me just check that out. And it was a little bit of he's at last year he was about like 22.7% target percentage. And this year, let me pull it right back up again. He's at 17.3. So, he is at a significantly lower target percentage as well. And that's going to help factor into that. But at the end of the day, you can also see it in the yards per reception. The yards per reception shows it 1.5 yards difference. And that's just on just only counting the receptions. But Jordan Whittington, at the end of the day, I think this is a big plus, getting him back. Despite the regression, because with what we've seen from Jordan Whittington, we saw flashes. You've seen flashes in 2021, you've seen flashes in 2022. Now, those flashes did come more often in 2021, it felt, but I think that was just due to it being more condensed. And then also, I do have a small theory that Bijan Robinson has a role to play in that. And this is going to be for another video on another day. But I just believe Bijan Robinson became such a focal point of this offense that we kind of... other people's production, and not even production, just opportunity, came at the sacrifice of we need to win ball games. And the guy that's going to get us there is Bijan Robinson. But that shit, like I said, that's just a hunch. What we do know is, for certain, Jordan Whittington has, even if you remove 2021 and go to after the injury, he flashed in 2022. You saw it in the Baylor game. I mean, the Baylor game, he had one of these plays where it was just like, why have we not seen this all year long? Like, he got the ball and started to move horizontally into space, and he got some good yardage after the catch. And it was like, that's the guy I want. That's the 5-star wide receiver, running back, safety, whatever you want to put him at. That's the guy that we see. That's the guy that we wanted. And now the run blocking, that stuff will never be diminished, okay? But at the end of the day, we've seen these flashes from Jordan Whittington, and hopefully, if he can put it all together, I think he has a chance. I think he could be a special receiver. I do. I have belief in that, just because he's shown the flashes, he's shown the ability. But it's a matter of, can the opportunity consistently be there, and can he consistently show those flashes? But, all right, everybody. Hope you all had a great day. Hope you all learned something from this video. Jordan Whittington is coming back for 2023, his Jordan year. All right, everybody. Hook 'em.